Soulsborne games are a staple for us here at GameMate, and so we welcome Thymesia with open arms and maybe even a leg. With a gaming world full of Dark Souls clones and wannabes, another one wouldn't hurt, right? Right? Anyways, this is our first impressions of OverBorder Studios' debut into action RPG, Thymesia. You play as the enigmatic Corvus, our protagonist who wields the power of disease. With an injury that has disrupted his memory, it's up to you to gather bits of information scattered across the land to uncover the truth. It's smooth, fast-paced, and intuitive, and the enemies are definitely not pushovers. Although other aspects of the game may take some time to get used to. Like for example, throwing a feather to interrupt the enemy's critical attacks takes a bit of a learning curve. It takes patience to counter these attacks, but once you learn the timing, it's very satisfying to use. Corvus can also steal the enemy's disease and use it against them. This is an interesting mechanic in the game where stolen diseases manifest as different weapons. We will not be surprised if Thymesia's developers borrowed from the soul-stealing mechanic from the PS1 game Soul Reaver, because it definitely reminded us of that. Even the name of the feature is called Reeve. It's often a good idea to utilize the diseases sparingly because you can only cast them once per steal. Obvious that Thymesia's combat is very similar to Dark Souls and Bloodborne. If you played those games before and liked it, then you'll likely feel at home with this game. The enemies are hard to stagger, and they'll definitely make you work for your money. The enemies can heal themselves if given enough time to recover. This is where claw attacks come into play, as wounding enemies will prevent them from recovering at a certain extent. Also, the cutscenes are hardcore. I mean, look at this. Nightmare for days. We also like the dark tone of the environment. It's gritty and it has a sinister vibe to it. It feels reminiscent of the grim aesthetics of the Black Plague in the 1300s. The story of Thymesia is told by stitching bits of information, or in this case, scattered throughout the world. The memories are written in an uncompelling way, making reading each note quite a chore for those uninitiated with the storytelling style seen in From Software games. After the massive success of Elden Ring, Soulsborne-like games are not going away anytime soon. And if you're looking for a worthy Dark Souls clone, then this game might be for you. With its fast-paced combat and gritty atmosphere, this game will keep you on the edge. And the difficulty may seem like it's dialed up to 11, but with a bit of patience, you'll be slaying disease-ridden baddies in no time. Have you guys played Thymesia? What are your thoughts about it? What are your favorite action RPG games and what other games do you want us to cover? Let us know in the comments below. Till then, this is GameMate Information Station, signing off.